One of these times, Lucky, I'm going to have you do this. Ready? Can you do it?
I've been watching you for 120 episodes straight.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not ready right now. I got to practice.
It was
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun, the podcast where we'll talk about
really loud? Is he
everything,
yelling?
anything.
I know, but he forgot two key words.
What is it?
Talk about.
Do it again. I interrupted you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk About with Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun, the podcast where we'll talk about anything, everything, or something. We're here today.
Quite frankly, we'll talk about it all.
Well, no, that's how you say it.
Okay.
I say it slightly different.
Yeah, and to Mr. Fun's point, louder.
Can you say hello without sounding so feminine? When you say
Hello? Hello? Bro, I thought that's how he does it. Hello, everyone.
Okay.
I don't. I go, hello, everyone. That's how I say it. There's different emphasis.
Right.
So my emphasis is on the everyone. Yours
I'll work on mine.
yours is hello.
I know.
You put me on the spot. I don't know.
Well, I didn't. I did, and you did a fair job.
I'm trying. I'll work better.
And
I'll
as-
work better next
Is
time.
my volume in my ears up really loud? Or is he just screaming?
Am I loud?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
And as we established in the outro on the last episode, this was actually the intro we just did.
We just did the intro.
We did the intro.
foreplay.
Right.
We'll just call. So we're going to call.
Oh, you're all fucked.
Very good. So.
Here's my language.
So, I'll jump right into it. Obviously, Rockfish leading us off with Chesapeake time yet again. It used to be warm in this part of the world. Now it got cold again. I was going to say it was about to be beach time and, Chesapeake Bay time.
Yeah, we're getting there.
It's slowly.
Yeah.
It's slowly. It's March winds bring April showers.
April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah. That's what it is,
Yeah.
right? March comes in like a lion and out like a lamb.
We haven't had a lot of, we've had little rain so far this springish.
Yeah.
A lot of wind, though, and cold.
It's been windy. Although we've had a couple gully washers, I think they might say back in the day.
Washers, what is that?
That's they probably said that in the Depression, somewhere in
Do you ever get the
1931.
feeling that Biff fell into a time machine like 100 years ago?
He was talking about vaudeville stuff
I
earlier
know,
today.
I
I was
know.
like,
It was the derivation, which somebody could. I know we can look it up, but I'm sure somebody can tell us amongst our listeners what the word vamp means. Obviously, to kill time, but what's the derivation of the word vamp?
I don't know. In this day and age, Biff, we have the internet where we could look that up for you.
Okay, well,
the
you
Google
can,
machine.
The Google machine.
Well, you can. Thank you. So,
Back in the day, you probably had it on a copy that you made on a Ditto machine. You could have read it.
what was remember the machine at school? What was it called? Mimeograph.
Mimeograph, yeah.
Mimeograph. Do you remember that, Mr. Fun?
I remember the Ditto. You made Dittos. Is that you made them on the...
It might be the same. We may be the same thing. The one where it would come off wet, the paper would come off
Yeah.
wet, and then you'd smell it.
Yeah.
It had that smell.
I'm going to
It's
guess
kind of that blue ink.
that Biff was the guy when the projector started going grrrr, he would get up and fix it.
I was not an AV guy.
You weren't the AV guy?
I
Oh,
wasn't
no,
an AV.
he got selected by the teacher to hit, next on the film
Oh,
script.
probably. He probably volunteered.
Yeah, 100%.
He was like, I'll do the next if I could.
I was that polite. I was usually polishing the apple at that point in time. So,
Exactly.
Lucky, what are we drinking?
So we had, I think,
Mm-hmm.
our first cola-based Scotty's drink in our almost 2 and
Meaning
3/4
Coca-Cola based.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Because
believe-
have we had a cola?
I don't believe we have.
Yeah.
And he's calling it cola, not Coke.
Yeah, we have a Coke. We're using, Scotty.
Hello, Kohler fans.
I know. Hey, we have a pop here.
So we got a Scotty Zero that we're
Yeah.
calling this. It's
Yeah.
just basically 2 parts Coke Zero, which I'm a big fan of, and 1 part Scotty's.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty nice drink.
Scotty goes with everything.
Yeah, like vodka and Coke is usually not a combo that people mix,
But
it's
people
pretty
do.
good.
I've heard it ordered before.
Yeah, but it's like mostly it's like Jack and Coke.
Yeah. Do you like Captain and Coke?
Captain Coke. Yeah, it's not a bad drink.
Do you like Captain? You ever had Captain and Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
The ship's doctor.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they call it?
Yeah,
Wow.
which is a good drink.
Got
So
it.
those are good.
Yeah.
Spiced rum.
You don't find Dr. Pepper at the bars normally, right?
You can get it there.
Yeah.
They usually have it in cans. I don't think it's in the gun because it's one of those. It's like root beer. I think if it's in the gun, it like flavors everything else.
Oh, is it? Okay.
They have a challenge with it.
Right.
So,
Right.
why I know that, I have no idea. So, do you have a joke, Mr. Fun?
Yeah. So this, I was talking to this Egyptian guy, and he told me he had never been in a river before. And I said, that's not true. You're in denial.
Okay. Good one.
Yeah, good one.
Good one.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a good one from Lucky. So it's at this point in time, it's the Easter season.
Yeah,
it
right
is.
where we are,
Yeah.
and where we are everywhere. It's the Easter season.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. When you look up Easter jokes, they're all like you could get hit by lightning if you're.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they're all about, I don't know what's Jesus's favorite exercise? CrossFit.
Oh,
Like
come
they're-
on.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, they're bad.
No,
I would
no.
never tell them.
The most holiest of
I would never-
holidays, and you're
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Come
Well,
on.
Like they didn't know when Easter was going to be this year, but they finally nailed it down.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's,
Oh my gosh.
Did you know the Easter Bunny used to be, how Santa Claus is going to like who's naughty and nice?
Uh-huh.
The Easter Bunny used to have that job too.
Right.
So Mr. Fun's going to be on the naughty list of the Easter Bunny.
I
So
heard-
if you see the Easter Bunny coming in your house, you know
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
When's the last time you legitimately put out Easter eggs for your kids to find them, or for some group? When's the last time you've done an Easter egg?
we used to do it, but we did it with the plastic eggs with like pennies in it or nickels
Not candy.
and candy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hidden.
yeah.
Yeah, we would do like it seems like we were on
Yeah.
we were on spring break during Easter
Okay.
for a bunch of years in a row, and as my kids were teenagers,
Right.
we would do candy, but like dollar bills.
Wow.
I mean, it wasn't that many. But,
Sounds like you went to the strip club.
Right.
well, yeah, whoever won
Yeah.
the most dollars.
Down at
got
the
dollars.
the Crazy Horse down in Fort Lauderdale or
Yeah.
something like that.
The daughters looked like they worked there. My son, if he had the dollars, he looked like he was going there.
Speaking of which, how do porn stars get paid? Income.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Oh my god! Come on.
We're still on Easter, by the way. I'm not
Sorry.
quite sure.
I just made the sign of the cross.
Okay, so the Easter candy.
Yeah.
You got the two big ones are jelly beans.
Yeah.
And I would say like the chocolate covered eggs or some
Yeah.
form of eggs.
Like the Reese's eggs.
or even malted milk eggs,
Yep,
right? Those,
yep.
those. What's your favorite if you had to choose between jelly beans, say a chocolate egg, a malted egg, or a Reese's egg?
I'm all over the Reese's. It's my favorite candy anyway, and if they can shape it like an egg, it's all the better.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the those Cadbury eggs they have, like
With
the
the-
vanilla
with the
cream.
cream in it.
Yeah, those. We used to have fundraisers at our like grade school,
Uh-huh.
and you would go and like get your relatives to buy them, and then they would come, and then like I would deliver them to like Aunt Connie
Yeah.
only got 5 of the eggs she ordered. I would eat the 6.
Oh, wait, they were the really big ones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they came in boxes of 6.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So, but anyway, but no, I'm a, I can only eat so much chocolate, but I do like the chocolate the best.
Uh-huh.
But if I'm going to consume a lot of Easter candy, like jelly beans or like,
Now, were you so I like the malted eggs, but if you had an Easter bunny, a chocolate covered or chocolate bunny, do you eat the ears first, feet first, just go at it? Are you a sadist when it comes to this thing? What do you do?
no, I don't attack it that way. That's not like it's one of my least favorite.
Oh, really?
Candy is the chocolate egg. I mean, chocolate bunny.
I used to eat the ears and then scream afterwards. Like I'd pretend to be the rabbit. I have no idea why. Okay, and then I'd be like, once I ate the ears off, I'd hold it up and go, what? Because it would have no ears.
I remember taking like the head part of it off
Uh-huh.
and pouring milk in it. I used to do that often.
And to chill and drink the milk out of
the
it?
milk. Just like you try to generate some chocolate milk.
Can I talk to you guys about eating chicken wings for a minute?
Okay.
Just for a minute. So,
Yes.
I like chicken wings, and I'm doing a bit of a series. I'm going to different places and trying chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
So I get with the guy the other day. He's talking about what he does for a living, blah blah blah. But he's there because he's a so-called wing expert.
Okay.
And I say, what do you like, the flats or the drumsticks? And he says the flats. And then I watch as he peels the meat from the drumstick and eats it. And I just said, that you can't be an expert in chicken wings if you're not lifting the bone, putting the bone in your mouth, and stripping it of the meat. You can't peel the meat off. That just totally discredited him.
The flat, there is a, I've seen this on the internet, there is a specific way of taking the long bone out. and then you can eat the whole thing.
Get yourself a nugget then.
I
Get yourself a
thought the
nugget.
flats you could just put it between your teeth and just
That's it.
scrape it
That's
off,
how
right?
you eat
But
'em.
there's some people that pull for just the flats, they pull that bone out, and then you can pretty much eat the whole thing.
So, well, let's go back to your fastidious wing guy, the guy that's picking it off as opposed to that's like using a knife and fork to eat pizza.
That's
what
what
it sounds
I
like,
think.
right?
That's what I think. I think he ruined his credibility as an expert by pulling the meat off the bone.
Right.
I just think that totally discredited him. So I couldn't take his opinion on chicken wings seriously after I saw that. I'm just saying.
And what do you like, the flats or the
I know.
wing?
I like the drumsticks. I'm in the minority with that. I'm surprised. Everybody asked.
I think
That's the most meat, right?
Yeah, I like the flats though. I think.
Yeah.
I think they're easier to eat. I guess maybe
Yeah.
it's part of it.
Very
And,
interesting.
So is that
I'm learning a lot.
Papa Grande's in Fenwick Island the other day, and somebody ordered chicken wings for dinner. It's a Mexican restaurant.
Sure.
But they are known to have the best chicken wings by some contest in Delaware.
Oh, that's
I've
good
never
to know.
had them there, so you'll have to try them there one
I
time,
will have
Mr.
to
Fun.
try them there.
So, but we've had this. You like a wet rub, not a dry rub.
I'm all into wet rubs.
Okay, I figure we're talking wings.
Okay, got it.
I just want to make sure we're back on
Not
topic.
massage parlors.
Yeah. I just want to. But do you like dry or with sauce on them?
With sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, a wet rub sauce. I like all that stuff.
I think you know what I think is overrated. A lot of people like now is the Old Bay wings.
They're too much.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to have a jerk chicken wing.
Yeah.
Than an Old Bay at this point.
Right. Wow, we're all jerked and
So we go back to Easter. It is basically the beginning of spring, and Lucky is dressed like a Paws Easter egg. You remember Paws, the thing
Yes.
where you dye Easter eggs?
yeah.
I have
It's
a lot,
one of those colors.
I like bright colors. So, you
Right.
know,
I once ate one of those tablets.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
my God.
I died a little bit inside.
Very good. Again, I will forever say it that we didn't tell him what we were going to talk about today here. But you know, with that comes people dress certain ways in the spring. You were wearing a powder blue top, whatever that is.
it's called a quarter zip.
Whatever.
The men call it quarter zip.
It's a blouse.
It's a blouse.
He's wearing
It's a top.
The other
Again,
men
from
call it
100
tops.
Yeah, 100 years ago they called it a blouse. Before I got in the time machine.
Where did you get that? You refer to shirts like tops. Where did you pick that up?
I say top. I don't
Like,
know.
But like how? Like
I don't know.
I don't know any guy who calls them tops.
Okay.
Shirts.
Stop picking on me.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to pick on you to tell everybody. So Lucky made the drinks, and I look over. He's mixing the drink with his pen.
Right.
Okay, with the ink down.
To add flavoring.
It's unbelievable. I've never seen anybody do that before.
I didn't have a tool down here, so I went to the pen. Was
Yeah, but
mighty-
you could have turned it the other way.
I know.
So,
I wasn't.
so what? So again, spring people wear things, tops of that color, as we have established. But what else do people wear this
Well,
time of year?
there's a question. I saw this. I read this article in the New York Times. It's actually about a month ago. But
Okay.
should men wear white jeans?
Question. First answer part of that question is: have you ever owned white jeans?
No.
Have you?
I come from a family that sometimes gets diarrhea.
Jeez.
Yeah. And, you know, it runs in the genes.
Okay. So, I have never owned a pair. I was watching Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
The Queen
Yep.
biopic, whatever. And Freddie Mercury wears white jeans, I think, in that thing. And that's I'm like,
You have to have white jeans.
I don't have white jeans. I have
You've
white. I have,
never had white
I have white khakis or white pants. I do, which I do have cotton, khakis, but I don't have jeans. So with
Close enough.
No.
No.
Yes,
What's the difference?
Yes.
Jeans would have the thing in the front, like the little pocket.
Okay.
With the I don't know if it's the snap,
pin.
whatever the copper thing is,
Yep.
right? Like
The
jeans,
button.
right? The button,
Yeah.
right. And they have a certain pocket
And
style.
what do your white khakis have?
They don't have that. They just
They don't
have,
have a snap.
pockets, and they just have a regular back with a.
They're
with
in
a
the same
button.
category.
They are not.
I think.
No,
Do you have white khakis?
No, zero.
you don't have white khakis.
Nope.
White pants.
100%.
Really?
Lucky, does your wife have white khakis?
She's got about
My
3 or 4
probably,
pairs.
My wife probably has them.
I have white khakis.
Yeah, and what kind of
No, I
top-
won't wear those
What kind
until
of top do you wear with a
a
white
colorful one. So I am. I'm not looking like the ice cream man.
You are.
And I'm a traditionalist that says you shouldn't wear that until after Memorial
Oh,
Day.
of course not. Any year. Any year, any time.
Okay.
You should never wear white pants.
This question may answer the questions we have. So
Yes.
this article from the New York Times, it was Al from Winter Park, Florida, wrote this question. Is it okay for men to wear white jeans? I think white looks good under a blazer, and throwing white jeans in the washer after a few wearings is easy and inexpensive compared with the trip to the dry cleaners. But I see only women wearing them in ads and catalogs. Please answer this question. What
and
should
in
I
life,
do?
and in life in general.
And I'm not wearing white
Right.
jeans.
Please wear white
He is
jeans.
making a commentary about if he has white khakis as the alternative, you got to take them to the dry cleaner. They don't look as good.
Right.
Oh, wait
Right?
a minute. I read the guy's name. It's Biff from
Winter Park, Florida.
from Delaware.
The last time you wore your white khakis, did you get beat up?
I am a confident man.
But you know what? I know what we're getting for Christmas this year
Oh,
from
yeah?
Biff.
White
We're getting white pants.
No, I have white pants. You don't have to buy me any. And
No, you're going to get them for us.
I'm going to wear. Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
might be true.
Yeah.
And the next time we do this in person,
Yeah.
I'm going to wear my. As long as it's after Memorial Day, I'm going to wear my white pants for you guys.
As long as it's after.
That's true.
Wait, what about skinny jeans? Didn't you have something about skinny jeans?
Well, big conversation about skinny jeans.
Whether-
I don't know.
Do you really have them, or were people just busting your balls?
It busts my balls. All of a sudden, I'm the subject of a text chain of 25 people that
Yeah.
I've got skin. Well, I just call them jeans. I'm not sure I call them skinny jeans.
I think people are jealous of your. You're a great dresser.
I'm not sure
That
I'd say that.
fashion lady said that she couldn't wait for you to come out of the closet or something. What did she say? Oh, she wanted to see your something about your closet.
His belts.
Don't be jealous.
I can't
Don't
help
be
it.
jealous
I
of the
can't help
skinny
it.
jeans.
I can't help it.
So
I do get more money's worth for my clothes because they're all bigger than your clothes.
that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's unfair. I pay the same price as
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Well, they say buying for Easter, like the girls get new dresses for Easter. It's supposed to bring you good luck. So Biff getting a new pair of white jeans, it's bringing him good luck.
Exactly.
Really.
Exactly.
I'm not quite sure I'd say that. Maybe. But who knows? So you were Lucky. Last episode, you were talking about shows.
Yeah.
On TV. There's a serious question about watching streaming shows. How are you on the binging versus, say, Apple only releases it once a week?
Hate it now. I'm so much more conditioned, enjoy the idea that it's all released at one time and I can watch two at a time.
Okay.
I hate waiting for the next week.
Right.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Why do you think they continue that? What do they what benefits them? I don't. Which is an interesting question. I don't know.
Well, I think like Apple has done that, right? They
Right.
do weekly things. So, but some of the Netflix shows have gotten into that business of instead of releasing the full
Right.
season, they'll do it in chunks. So last week. I talked about $1 Million Secret.
Yeah.
They did it like that too. They did I think 4, 4, and 2.
Yeah.
And they did them with a couple weeks apart. You know, so like if you miss the beginning of the release, then you can watch them all at once.
Yeah. The thing that drives me nuts is the fact that you've got to watch the recap. Because if you don't remember what happened a week prior, you got to watch it, which takes time if you're anxious to get through a show.
Yeah.
I'm watching the Studio, or we're watching Studio on Apple, which is quite good. It's sort of a put on Hollywood. Seth Rogen's the star. The shows aren't very long; they're maybe 40 minutes long, but you got to wait a week
Right.
for the next show. It's
Yeah,
not like you're sitting there-
I just don't have patience.
One
for
of
that.
my biggest peeves or things I had to get used to is when I think they released, the 8 episodes and you hit the a mid-season premiere and then you have to wait like a year for I'm talking like, what was the famous one? Like Games of Thrones or whatever.
Right.
It seemed like
Breaking Bad was that.
It seemed
last
like,
season.
It seemed like your kid was a freshman in high school and then a senior by the time the next series came out.
Yeah,
It was
because they
so
wait
hard.
too long between.
Yeah, it took forever.
Well, sometimes because they don't have the funding, they don't have
Yes.
the approval, and I think it takes some time to get that done. But it is frustrating
Hate that.
for sure. So
Hate that. Why'd you ask?
no, because I was just thinking back what Lucky said about that because
Yeah.
I've been watching shows and there's this delay and it's this debate about whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
To do this.
If I hit that kind of roadblock, I'll probably move on to another show. That if I'm gonna
Aren't you
because
waiting
I want
for the Megan Fox sequel? The what is she? The robot lady?
Yeah.
What was it called again?
something
subservience.
Subservience.
Subservience too.
He's
100%.
waiting for Subservience too.
That's the reason he watched the whole season of Severance was because he thought it was the same show.
Okay, I sent you guys. Speaking of AI robots, there's a new service out now that you basically can get the app, download this app, and I'll get the name of the app in a second. Download it. You read a script, and they'll then take an AI developed woman, and you can then program her to say things on your behalf.
It was one of the creepiest things I've seen.
Wait, on my behalf?
On our behalf,
it was bizarre.
Wait, she's representing me.
Okay. So
what is he saying?
So the name of the application is AI Companion Chat. It's called Replica. Replik. It's a #1 AI powered companion, and basically what you do is they have the ad is some hot redhead, but she's fake, and you basically can program her through an app on your phone.
Yeah, but what does she do? She's talking to me?
We can make her say whatever we want.
To me or to you? Or?
To anybody. Like, we could program her to say, hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk About with Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun.
Okay.
Oh, really? This is what this has led to now? This is a big buildup. It's like Mr. Fun's joke last week.
Can watch
tells
a
story.
hot chick do that or Biff wear white pants and do it. Those are our choices.
I'd take the Biff and white pants.
Let me think.
So, thank you. So, when you sent that, I think that's the most bizarre thing in the world. I just why? I mean, what are these? What was the movie with Joaquin Phoenix where he was in love with Scarlett Johansson voice? It was like the equivalent of Siri.
Okay.
He fell in love with her. I forgot what the name of it was, but it's like that's a bizarre world that somebody's living in that they need that thing.
Yeah. Life's gonna get very weird.
Which, on a related note, did you see this thing on the dire wolf where they Jurassic Parked this endangered species?
As luck would have it, I am prepared to talk about it because I did see it.
So just the background is, as far as I know, it's a wolf that has been extinct, and they got some of the DNA or genetics from it, and they recreated 3 wolves, I guess, right?
White wolves.
They're called the dire wolf to be life.
And from what I understand,
they gave them life.
They're slightly different,
right?
Because they wanted to make sure that they could see their traits and be like, this one is a little bit aggressive, this one is whatever. But
look, and I know cloning sheep has been out there, but this feels really weird.
Because the next thing is
woolly mammoth,
woolly
right?
mammoths. But they
do we need woolly mammoths? Do we need them to come back?
Here's the deal: the guy who did it, obviously, he's defending his decision to do this. By the way, they're in a undisclosed location. Nobody knows.
I.e. Jurassic Park.
That's
where
right.
they escape and kill everybody.
Yeah. Well, he had this weird point that I had problems following about the idea that what do you think of with Jurassic Park? He was on the Rogan show, the podcast, and he says, and Rogan was like, dinosaurs. He goes, are they really dinosaurs? Because they've been, what do? They breed their genes with other things, whatever.
Yeah.
So these are these really, what do they call Bayer wolves?
Dire wolf.
What's Bayer?
Beowulf. That's a book.
Yeah.
Beowulf is a book.
Sorry. Are they really books? No. So anyway, are they really dire wolves, or are they a new species and they have all these complaints, people yelling at them like you're messing with nature and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, who are you? Like, how are you the morality police?
Did you see how cute those things were? Like, let's generate more cool things like that. I think that's a good idea.
What are they, like Beanie Babies? They're not that cute. They're wolves.
Did you see? Okay, the new spot I saw last week was after they generated them, they were probably 8 weeks old. The guy was holding 2 of them, and they were like howling, like they were the cutest.
But
thing.
doesn't it scare you that they can make something out of whole cloth, like an animal?
No, it doesn't scare me.
Really?
No, because they can use. I mean, if just like any technology, if they use it for good purposes. Yeah. But if they use it for poor purposes,
in this case,
then we're in trouble.
In this case, what's the good purpose?
Bringing back a species that became extinct, probably by the hands of
But they
humans.
already admitted it's not exactly like it.
Do you know how long it's been extinct?
No, I don't.
Because I think that's relevant too. Like, for some reason, I think the horses that are in Central Asia that they're bringing back, do you know about this? They were wild horses, and they were really hardy. They could live in the snow, and they were during World War II. They became extinct.
Right.
So they've been gone for 70 years.
Okay.
It's a horse.
Right.
It's a horse. It's pretty cool, I think, to bring those back for whatever reason. I think it's cool to bring those back. I don't want to bring back a dinosaur. Like that freaks me out a little bit. I don't know why.
No,
I don't want the
but-
things
but-
that fly. What are those things called?
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, I
Pterodactyl.
don't want
Those things
those.
are scary.
Yeah, I don't want those flying around.
Yeah, no, which is my point though. Is like again, who not just the morality police, who's going to be the arbiter of what's good or bad, right? And you may not want a dinosaur, but there's a million kids that read dinosaur comic books and be like, this would be the greatest
Who
thing in
wants
the
to
world.
go to the zoo and get eaten by that?
Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex all of a sudden shows up
Right.
in DC. So I don't know. It's just weird to think about. I they've done it, so it's people do it, and I'm sure there's other things we don't want to think about that they've created, and it's like drones. I'm scared to death of drones. I mean, what they can do with drones. Yeah, the armies of drones.
Invasion
right?
is part.
What are you afraid of?
Invading
is
is
that is that your biggest fear?
No, it's wearing white after Labor Day.
after Labor Day.
So good.
Before Labor Day. Okay.
Love it.
Getting caught wearing it after.
Right.
You know,
Sometimes when he's really feeling frisky, he'll wear it in his bedroom before Labor Day. He won't leave the house. Yeah. Sometimes.
and run out to the Vineyard Vine store. And
Yeah.
hopefully,
No, he runs out to get the mail and he grabs it and he runs back in.
So, all right, Biff. So you're not one of those guys that would like give your DNA to some kind of service and say, when the technology comes to regenerate you,
No, but okay. Well,
would you
that's
do that?
That's different.
No, I'm not that type of guy. But it does bring up the 23andMe problem.
Yeah.
Right. They have all our DNA, or not mine. We went through a different service, but there's all that DNA out there.
Do you know how hard it was to delete my data? They did not make it because they just declared bankruptcy. Did we talk about this?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, they declared bankruptcy, and so there was a bunch of like consumer advocate people in the news.
23andMe.
Yeah, 23.
Wow.
And these people were saying, make sure you go in and delete your data because they have the ability to sell it to whoever they want, i.e., like China, etc. So it was the hardest process to go in and delete my
Right.
data.
But the point though is they have your DNA. Somebody does. Forget data, right? If we're using the dire wolf, there's going to be a second Lucky
Is
at
that
some
true?
point. So.
When I did this, I did the little swab and somebody kept my DNA.
I'm sure they do because that's the only way you can match people is through DNA.
I thought they kind of just put out the results. I had no idea they kept the
I'm sure.
sample.
I say that. But I can't imagine why they wouldn't have.
Huh.
So when you guys had your kids, did you guys take the opportunity to
Stem cells?
do the stem cells
did.
and keep them and pay like $1,000 a year?
I did.
I don't.
How
recall
long?
that.
How many years did you do that?
I don't recall.
I have it still.
Do you still do it?
One
you,
of my daughters.
you pay the money every single year.
$100.
Oh, is that what?
That's what I
I
did.
was doing was like $900 a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
At some point, like I think everybody's healthy. It's time to like.
Yeah. We sent it to China. We were trying to be cheap. We did it.
Can you owe me $200?
Yeah.
Just because you've got money apparently to burn.
I know.
Put some in the Easter eggs.
He does.
Yeah.
Click, click, click. Hey, there's a clinking.
What did you
$1.
feel like when I was like, we used to put pennies in ours? And he was
I was
like,
like,
oh, we
I
put,
guarantee
we
you-
put dollars.
I know.
You just hired a gardener for your
Yes.
quarter-acre house.
Yeah.
You can't afford to put dollars in the Easter eggs.
Nope.
Come on.
These kids got to learn to earn their own money.
What? Okay. What was your tooth fairy number? What was it?
We were
What was a
doing
tooth worth?
when the kids? Fives.
You?
50 cents.
The quarters would like move down in the back of the bed.
Yeah.
We put dollar bills so they
If I was getting fined, I'd rip my own teeth out for $5 a tooth.
You might do that now.
$5 is nothing.
Right now, yeah, I'd get $20. Take
We're
that-
talking 20 years ago. You're giving your kid, you got kids over
No, that's
18 years ago. You're giving your kids $5.
Probably early was ones, but then moved to five.
Nice.
Inflation.
It's nice.
I think.
I'd be ripping my own teeth out.
Did your kids? Who screwed up things like the tooth fairy for your kids? I'm looking to you. You both have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Is the oldest sibling ruined it for the other siblings on things that are mythical?
Now, my son, who's the oldest of the 3,
Yeah.
he never let secrets out. He wasn't that,
Yeah.
diabolical kid who wanted to ruin it for my 2 daughters. So
Right.
I think it was my youngest daughter who was smart enough to figure it out and probably ruined it for them. It
Okay.
may have been that.
We told our kids, you stop believing, you stop getting gifts.
Right?
Santa came until they were 14, 15 years old. They never let on. I mean,
You're
of course-
still getting gifts.
Exactly. Yeah, the tooth fairy came until they stopped, shedding teeth. It was good.
Your kids went on spring break somewhere.
Yeah.
What's the difference if you could, point, counterpoint? We went on spring break. Typically we drove, we didn't fly. So that's one big change. But Any sense on the partying difference? What's the difference between spring breaks from when we were in college versus what our kids do?
Well, in our day, right, we were drinking beer, you know, cases of beer.
Yeah.
You know, they're all drinking. You know, they go to spring break and they do the bottle service.
Right.
You know, that's their thing. You know, and I think the spring break destinations cater to that.
Okay.
So I think that's sort of the common.
Now, did you have any conversations with your kids about social media, putting things on social media, phones, videos, anything?
I think they got that message.
You don't think you have to talk
I
about
have a
that?
23, 21, and 19-year-old. They get that.
Okay.
You know, they potentially could be making mistakes.
Because you see these, like, they're almost exaggerated, whether it's on national TV of some sort about something's gone on in Fort Lauderdale and this is what's happening on spring break, and they show, you know, scantily clad girls and you know, men doing stupid shit all over the place. Would that be your fear to see your kid on one of those?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
My what I was going to say is, and it's along the same lines, is it's a vacation now. They purchase a package that includes buses that take them to nightclubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, we did it on a nickel and a dime.
And being the father of daughters, my kids didn't do anything like that. Was at least 10 years now for one of them.
Yeah.
You had the safety discussion before they go? Meaning,
You stay with your crew.
yeah,
head on a
because there's
swivel.
obviously things like that. Do you have
My daughter is more mature than I am. She would have that discussion with me. Honestly, like, no, we trust her. We didn't have any of that.
But when we were in college, I don't remember thinking remotely about things like that.
I basically say, have fun, be careful, I love you. And that's as far as we go.
Our spring break destinations were continental U.S. Drive to Florida was like,
Right.
they all go to Europe,
Right.
you know, Dominican Republic or whatever,
Right.
Mexico.
Yeah.
My daughter went to Mexico with her friends, and it was a little scary. I'm like,
Yeah.
So I did give her a little bit of counsel there, but they all stay together. They all stay on the resorts. You know, I think, you know.
Are you as I know you went to Europe recently, but Mr. Fun. So where did your daughter go to?
Cabo.
Went to Cabo. Would you send yourself to Cabo? Meaning, or are you
Tomorrow.
too cheap? Oh, are you
I
too
should say.
cheap to do it? But you paid for your daughter to go?
Again, I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. I'm frugal. And I don't go very far.
We're trying to get him out of his work comfort zone and get him into comfort zone.
I have just started to adapt to the idea of big bar tabs down in Delaware. That's about as much money as I spend on myself and my friends. It's good stuff. And on my landscaper. That's what I spend money on. That's what I spend.
Como está, Pedro?
Yes. Yes.
You're gonna have the best looking lawn
Let's hope
in the neighborhood.
until the dogs get it.
Yeah. So that's a problem. So what are they putting in the backyard?
Mulch.
Wait, no, you have mulch.
They're remulching.
But wasn't the problem with the mulch that they were eating it for one?
No, they weren't eating the mulch. They were eating the hostas and somebody goes, dogs don't eat hostas. I'm like, look at my hostas.
You don't think it's deer hopping over the fence?
No, I think I've seen them.
Okay.
The mouthful of hosta.
That's why they have such shiny coats.
Never get a lab. Never get a lab. It's the worst dog for eating.
You're the only person who has labs that eat the plants. I don't know if anybody else.
Now, if you on the farmette,
Yes.
what would you think a good farm dog is?
Oh, we can have them out on the farmette.
Okay,
They can live off the land.
right.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Do you
That'd be good.
will your bunnies lay
We don't
eggs
call
for
them bunnies.
Easter?
We call them rabbits.
Okay, I don't know, bunnies,
And
whatever.
chickens.
Chickens. Will your chickens
they lay
lay?
eggs? The bunnies?
I'm kidding. I
got
just
it.
for the Easter egg.
Oh, I got it.
You know, it's always a sort of a non sequitur.
There's some joke about I don't know. The rooster comes home and he sees all the colored, brightly colored Easter eggs in the yard, and he asks his wife, the chicken, what's going on there, and she says, I don't know. And then he looks and he goes outside and he beats the crap out of the peacock. Is that funny? It took a little while.
No, that's good. I was wondering how you're going to deliver the punchline on that one.
Speaking of birds and eggs and Easter and all that, we're talking about that, this time of year. Do you think, what's going to happen with Easter eggs? Because the price of eggs haven't really come down that.
Oh, yes, it has.
They've come down,
They've
not
come
all
down.
the way.
Yeah,
Do you think
they're going to be there.
People are okay.
I'm
So
buying eggs.
It's like the price of gasoline. Gasoline shoots up up like a rocket in down like a feather.
Okay, so getting dyeing an Easter egg, and I don't know if people do this they eat the contents, but is like getting a dyed Easter egg in your Easter basket the equivalent of getting like a toothbrush for Halloween?
Wait,
Like,
You don't get a dyed Easter egg.
you mean like a hard boiled egg?
yeah, do people put those in the Easter baskets?
Wait,
But-
you gave your kids $5 for a tooth, and then you stuck
Offset it with the egg, the hard-boiled egg.
Hard-boiled egg. Here you go.
They were like $1.50 a dozen.
Jesus loves you. Here's a hard-boiled egg.
Dyed. It was dyed, of course.
No, but I got to go back to what you said. What do you mean about a toothbrush?
Okay. Did you ever have people in your neighborhood during Halloween, instead of giving candy, they would give toothbrush?
Never.
100%. I had that a couple different places.
Maybe they were trying to tell you something.
I know.
No. As a kid, because they know the kids are going to be eating a ton of candy.
That lucky family's coming
Right.
again.
No, that one family that would
Get the Oral B's out.
toothbrush, and they probably were dentists. Who knows?
Probably.
But again, like you get an Easter basket, and you're hoping it's like Peeps and jelly beans and
Yeah.
the chocolate Easter, the Reese's eggs, and then you get a hard-boiled egg that's dyed. Like that's almost like getting the equivalent of getting.
Do you like hard boiled eggs?
Not really.
I do.
I like them in salads if they're cut up.
I like
Yeah.
them. I like them.
I like them. Good energy, quick to eat. They're just a pain in the ass to make.
Yeah.
So good to do that. So, Mr. Fun,
Yeah.
believe it or not,
No, this is over? How could
We're
this be
hopping down the
over?
bunny trail. We're at the end of the bunny trail.
Wow, how could this be over?
well, you actually just shot the peacock joke out there, which was
Right.
you could have saved that
Right.
if you could have saved the peacock.
Right.
As we've talked to peacocks
I'm
3 of the
telling
last
two
4
jokes.
episodes.
I'm telling 2 jokes.
Okay, well, you tell them.
This quick one is let's see. You know what you call a picture on the internet of a quick picture? It pops up of a woman's vagina. Clickbait. No, that wasn't good. Okay.
Say it again.
Clickbait.
You have told that joke, but what's
That's all that joke.
yes, you have to. You have
All right.
Clickbait.
yes
Clickbait.
with a T.
All right. So this guy, he goes to the hospital. His wife is in a coma. She's in a coma. She's not responding at all. And so the doctors say, we don't know what to do with her. So this other doctor comes in. He's older, but he seems really wise. And he says, well, there is science and experimental procedure that they say that oral sex can stimulate brain waves. It can stimulate the nerves and
Stimulates other things.
yeah, and
too.
it's worth trying. So the guy goes, really? Oral sex? She's in a coma, and he's like, yeah, I would give it a try. So they pull the curtain shut, and suddenly, that machine, it's boo.
EKG.
Yeah, the EKG is beeping, and the doctor runs in, and he goes, what's going on? And he goes, doctor, I think she's gagging.
Oh, jeez. My gosh. Okay. On that, I'm not.
He was getting the oral sex. Yeah, okay.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure didn't he
It's
explain
better
that?
than midget jokes he was telling last episode.
Yeah, I know. Short
I
people.
got a
joke.
midget joke. What do you call
A ninja?
He said
you heard
ninja.
about
A midget ninja joke?
Do you hear about the gay midget? He finally came out of the cupboard.
Okay, good. Lucky, how did they get a hold of us to talk about these jokes?
Well, we are going to be down in Ocean City, Bethany, in May 15th to 17th for the Lucky Open.
Yep.
Okay, so they can get a hold of us there. We'll be around the boathouse,
Oh, yeah.
other places. Mr. Fun's working on his golf game.
Yep.
My shoulder's already hurting.
Okay. But if they really want to just send us an email, talkabout2023@gmail.com.
Perfect. Mr. Fun.
I've learned so much today. This is not only fun, but also educational.
That's excellent.
Yeah, which is really great to know.
It is. We have learned a lot.
Yeah.
today.
Taught each other so much.
Yeah, we did teach each other a lot.
Right.
So, well, great seeing you guys yet again. And
Happy Easter to everyone.
Happy Easter. I hope everybody out there enjoyed the podcast, and we will look forward to doing it again next week. Until then, let me say goodbye. So I was, you said something, Mr. Fun, which caught my ear during the podcast. You said that other podcast, Joe Rogan, like we're the opposite of Joe Rogan. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That esteemed company we're in.
Got to dream big.
Do you think he says the same thing about us? Those talk about guys. Yeah, they were talking about Easter eggs.
When he says that other podcast, his 1 million listeners know it's us.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, yeah.
I was very proud of you on that.
Thank you.
You just kind of threw that
Funny,
in there.
I didn't realize that's subliminal or whatever you call it.
That's
comes
I
out.
think you actually used the right word.
Yeah.
Are you guys a fan of the Easter songs? You got like an Easter song you like?
Is there an Easter song?
Yeah.
Here comes
Peter
That's it.
Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail.
That's
Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way.
Break out your white pants and jump. We
Pink
can't-
belt.
So listen, I want to apologize to all the religious people out there. I realize I've made some inappropriate jokes. I'm going to go to church after this
And confession.
and confession.
But you're not apologizing to the midgets.
I'd like to wait. I offended God, midgets, and gay people in this podcast. I'm going to hell. I'm so sorry.
You're coming back.
I'm so
You're
sorry.
coming back as a gay midget in your next life.
That's right.
That's your punishment.
A gay midget priest.
Named Jesus.
Right. Oh my God, what happened to
Who
me?
mulches backyards in
I'm
Bethesda.
so sorry.
All right. Okay. So your first redemption move is you've got to do the outro. You've got to do what we do every week.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week where you'll hear some really fun stuff from Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun. And remember, we never say goodbye.
Perfect.
But if I somehow never find the time, know that we will be just fine. Know that she will understand. Couple of friends come floating by my dock. By morning my head's a gonna rock. Sleeping late, now I will be forgiven. When you live in the land of pleasant living. Living on Chesapeake time. Take it slow, take it easy. Both good friends of mine. Brother,